$455,000. That's the goal. If I'm not constantly uncomfortable, then one, I'm not going to grow, and two, I'm never going to achieve great things by staying comfortable. Well, good morning. I've had a big couple of days here. Last night we've discovered something crazy. I get a text from Finn and it says, "I'm over this shit tenfold." What are you over? What does that mean? And he's like, "I'm over this fucking job. This is fucked." And then he goes 10 minutes later, "Fuck me, mate. This is going to happen." Essentially, last night we spoke for a long time after that, and we're going to move out together, and we've had this dream for a long time. And I still don't know how the fuck we're going to do it, but fuck, it's going to be awesome. But then I also need to change one of my current clients from a consulting fee per month to a revenue share, because it's becoming a lot more work than initially quoted for. So we're going to have the conversation at some point as well. So all good stuff, and it's stuff I'm learning along the way, so it's really cool. If I'm not constantly uncomfortable, then one, I'm not going to grow, and two, I'm never going to achieve great things by staying comfortable, and 8 months ago, what was uncomfortable was leaving a full-time job and trying to figure something out. And you fast forward 8 months to now, and I figured out a part of that, and I got on my feet and I did what I had to do, and now this is just taking it to that next level of what I need to do. So we're going to get down to the water here, and then I'm going to flick this off and clear my head. I think this is going to succeed. I think I've got almost 100% chance that this is going to work, and I'm going to look back on this and laugh, because I'll be living the life that I want, and I'll become the person that I need to be. And one aspect of that is I am willing to risk everything I've got, and that includes the assets, but I'm not using that, and I got to make sure I'm not using that as a safety net to say, oh, if it fails. No, not if it fails. I'm willing to risk it all, but this is not going to fail. I'm going to risk it all, and I'm going to make it work. And when the words come out of your mouth, the more you say it, the more you believe it. The less you say it, the less you think it, the less you believe it. So I'm just going to take this in for a hot sec and just appreciate this moment, because in the next 2 months, life is going to be so different, and it's all up to me. Nothing I want more than to work my ass off, and that's genuine. I actually want to. I don't want to go out and party. I don't want to go to the pub. I don't want to see anyone. I just want to fucking work and come out swinging. That's all I want to do. Something has switched inside of me in the last few weeks, because it's just not enough. I've found I went from one comfort zone 8 months ago into an uncomfortable zone for a little bit, then I made my way back into a comfort zone, and I fucking hate it. It's going away. So, and you don't have to risk it all to make money, but the amount of money that I plan on making, I gotta risk it all. So I ain't gonna walk around, moving boxes. No. I'm blessed enough. I've got opportunities. It'd be rude not to take them. A couple of big things happening soon. Hopefully we can make them come to fruition. But yeah. So lots happening. But I'd love to G up a chat and just talk and come around. And alrighty, I am just about to put up the car I want above my wall, like I said yesterday. But as you can see, I was just on the phone, and that was with a mate that I caught up with maybe 3 months ago. That he was in the online space as well, and we were chatting maybe a week ago, saying, let's catch up and chat. We've got some things we want to talk about, business wise, whatever. And the conversation I just had was so frustrating, because he just told me what he's doing and what he wants to do, and he just leased a house and was in dire need of someone to move in. because he wants to do what I want to do. I want to get together with a bunch of boys and just work on business together and be around it all the time and just be hyper focused on creating, wealth. And he goes, "You're kidding me." Got so frustrated. He goes, "You're kidding me. I needed someone like that in my house, but I couldn't find anyone, so I've just gotten a random roommate in here yesterday." And I was thinking, that would have solved so many problems for me and Finn, because we would have had a house to go move into straight away. It's a 4-bedroom big house, and we could have been in the perfect environment, and it would have been much more cost effective. So bummed, super bummed, but it's just a bump. I'm sure we're going to figure it out. But yeah, I'm going to just get ready for the gym really quickly, put that Ferrari up on the wall there, and complete this YouTube video. We're back, and I'm at the computer ready to do some work. But first, as promised, that is the spec Ferrari 488 that I want to buy, and the price is on there as well. That is the one that I want. It has the tan interior with the grey outside, metallic grey, and obviously metallic black rims. And we're going for the 5-spoke rim, solid rim. So $455,000. That's the goal. Now, a lot of people laugh at that. A lot of people think you're an idiot. Yep. Sorry about it. Sorry about that. But for now, I'm going to lock in for the rest of the night. I'm going to come back after I've done all my work. I'm going to update that number on the board there. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to add in weekly client payments, monthly client payments at the end of the month. That's going to add up to the total. So let's go. I just had a bit of a moment. The bro Finn has had a bit of a hiccup, and I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, but I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, and he had some plans to move out with a mate down in Sydney, and he let him know, Finn let his mate know that, he was planning on coming to Queensland and whatnot, and look, there's a roadblock there. His mate doesn't want to do it. He's pretty certain that Finn has to stay and do that stuff, and look, yeah, the great thing's going to happen either way. So I'm going to continue chunking along here. We've got the new total. I'm going to write this up. We made a bit of progress, which is awesome. That's the total. Started on the 28th, and we're scraping in. We're going to keep pushing. This is never stopping. Like I said, reminder before bed. That is the whip. Tomorrow is an exciting day. We're going to start planning out the curriculum for the course that I was talking about. And who's involved? Well, Carl. And that man is making a shit ton of money, so he is picking me up in a very, very special car. And you guys are going to love it as much as I am. So we're going to post that thing ASAP. And you guys are going to love it. So we're signing off. See you on the dial tomorrow. Let's freaking go.